Return now to Kwara State, where we have APC chieftain Iyiola Oyedepo join us again. I was asking you if you think these new resolutions are good enough to return peace to Rivers State, and do you think we have seen the end of this crisis?
Well, to me, the resolution might be good to a very reasonable extent, and one must be able to praise President Tinubu for taking a bold step by calling them and resolving the matter between the two opposing factions of the party. But whether this might be the end of this crisis or not would depend on two sets of people. The first will be those people that will implement the content of the resolution itself. That is Governor Fubara and those people that are with him, and even the 27 lawmakers. For example, there are some things mentioned in the resolution as to withdrawal of case from court, which means both sides might be involved. If they are ready to resolve, to withdraw the cases, then the resolution might work. Then secondly, there are so many things in that resolution that must be implemented either by the governor or the other faction. If they are not prepared to follow it through, then we have not seen the end of the crisis. But the more important people that can make the resolution unworkable are some stakeholders that might be telling each group that they should not maybe implement or they should make this resolution unworkable. Those are the people that will now insist that only the court process will resolve this matter. If those people concerned want to have a political solution to this matter, so be it. It is not everything that we must take to law court. Even when your rights are trampled upon at times, you may have a political solution to maybe a resolution of that, even your right that is being trampled upon. And if you decide to have that kind of resolution, then there's no problem about that. But the people that may make it unworkable are the people that have been making a lot of inflammatory statements, accusing President Tinubu of his intervention, accusing him of not being, in the right position to intervene.
Indeed, Mr. Oyedepo, and we seem to have heard a lot of those voices. I spoke with the chairman of the Rivers Elders and Leaders Forum earlier today, who think some content of these resolutions don't align with the rule of law, especially the reinstatement of the 27 lawmakers and the withdrawal of court cases. There are some who also hold the perception that these resolutions seem to favor the FCT minister more than the state governor. But let us take a look at a part of this resolution that requires that the names of all the commissioners who resigned as a result of this crisis be resubmitted to the House for approval. It would mean that both structures will now have to work together under the same government. Do you think that is feasible after all that has happened?
Yes, it will be very difficult. For example, commissionership under a governor requires a high level of loyalty. For commissioners to resign without any regard to a sort of loyalty to his boss might breed confidence, crisis of confidence. And if they are allowed to come in now, we will not know whether they will be absolutely loyal to the governor or not. I don't believe that there will be anybody who is a governor that will want his commissioner to be disloyal to him. When Governor Wike was there, he would not be able to tolerate disloyal commissioner. So if there are some other things which we don't really know, maybe some arrangement, some talk, some agreement behind the scene that now tells the commissioner that when you go in, this is what we have resolved. You are to act this way, certainly there must be a sort of either warning or some settlement that will go beyond the content of that paper on how those people that will be returning will now behave. Then part of it too is the 27 people that left the House of Assembly. They come to APC. Are they now coming back into the party, or would they be operating as APC in the Assembly, having won the election through the PDP?
Under a PDP government.
Under PDP government. Now, if we are privy to some other conclusions, apart from what we see on paper, then we will be able to know whether this agreement will work or not.
Well, it seems interesting days still lie ahead, you know, in Rivers State, even much after the, long after the much talked about resolutions that have now been signed. We see how these all play out in the coming days. Thank you so much for speaking with us. APC Chieftain in Kwara, Iyiola.
Thank you.
Oyedepo.
Thank you.